different crossovers with 3 different philosophies of powertrain.
But which one is quicker?
Well, guys, I think there's only one way to find out.
Drag race!
This is a 3.5-liter VQ Series V6 that puts out 260 horsepower and 240 pound-feet of torque. It's hooked up to a CVT, a continuously variable transmission, powering all 4 wheels.
This engine is small by displacement, 2 liters, but it's mighty. 245 horsepower and 275 pound-feet of torque. This engine has made it to an 8-speed automatic, and it's got all-wheel drive. And at high elevation, I think this has a good chance.
Under the hood of the Honda Passport is a 3.5-liter naturally aspirated V6 with VTEC Yo. This makes 280 horsepower and 262 pound-feet of torque. It sends that power to all 4 wheels through a 9-speed automatic transmission. Nathan. See you later. VTEC kicking in. Oh, that was a slaughtering.
I got a better start than you, and I, for about an 1/8 of a second, was ahead of you.
Maybe that 1/8 of a second, and then it was all VTEC from there, Nathan.
Well, the bottom line is that vehicle is just vastly superior to this one in terms of performance. We know that.
It's way faster. I don't even think we need to do a second run.
No, if people aren't convinced with this in the 0 to 60, they have issues.
These 3 crossovers not only have very similar power outputs, but they also have very similar price tags. That Nissan Murano back there is the SL trim, which is 1 step below the top end Platinum trim. It comes out to about $44,000 MSRP. Move down to the Honda Passport, and that is the Elite trim, which is the top end trim for the Passport, and the MSRP on that comes out to about $44,000 as well. However, if you move to the Ford, well, that one is a little more expensive. That is the Titanium trim, which is 1 step below the ST, which gets a much bigger motor. However, that one also has a lot of options, and the price comes out to a whopping $48,000, about $4 grand more than the Passport and the Murano.
All right, 0 to 60 in the Nissan Murano of it, like that. 40. Come on. I used all the track and then some. 10.22.
As always, we're right here at IMI Motorsports. Use the link below to check them out. We love coming here not only for the go-kart track and speed testing, but also for the dirt. They have an amazing motocross track, and you can bring your side-by-sides, ATVs here. It's a cool playground.
Oh, the Ford took off. Come on, VTEC.
Okay, good takeoff.
Oh, the Ford's pulling away. Oh, I'm catching him back up. Ah! Wow, that was close. Whoa. Whoa. The Ford had it by a nose.
Yes, it did. It's weird. I had a good launch, but then at the top end, the engine kind of...
I started catching back up a little bit. I was getting close. I think if it were a quarter mile, this would take it for sure. But swap drivers, try it one more time.
Yeah, let's make sure we got it right. Okay.
Let's talk about styling just real briefly, because I am the most stylish of all the TFL guys by far. Shut up. Anyway, if you're looking at the Nissan Murano, you're looking at what I consider a modern looking vehicle. In fact, It's so modern looking, it kind of looks like something out of a science fiction movie. However, it does have wheels that frankly belong in the 90s. So if they changed the wheels, made them look a little bit cooler, maybe a little deeper looking, I think that would really help. Otherwise, it's a flowing shape that really makes it look fast, which really helps because it's not. Then we have, of course, the new Honda Passport. Now, the Honda Passport at first kind of looks like, well, the Pilot. Big surprise. However, when you really start looking at it, it looks pretty handsome. We all agree at TFL that it is the best looking of the bunch. Part of the reason why is because they cut off 6 inches from the rear end and kind of lifted that up. The whole thing is actually lifted, and it gives it a much more masculine, macho look. And the front end and all the blackout really does help that styling. I'm not a big fan of painted wheels, but those 20-inch black painted wheels look quite good. Then we have the Ford Edge. It's kind of the Truman Capote of all of these. It's kind of sort of wants to be out there, but it's really not. It kind of wants to be fashionable, but it's really not. It's very conservative, Ford. It has a very simple design, Ford. And finally, it has what I would consider a family resemblance to all Fords. So there you go. It looks like a Ford. It feels like a Ford because it is a Ford. All right, 0 to 60 in the Ford Edge. Now, I know EcoBoost don't like to be over revved, but they don't mind a little bit of brake torquing. So about just under 3,000 RPM. Feels like it's going a little bit quicker. Yeah, it is a little quicker. 8.6.
This is a really close race. Andre's right. Oh, he's catching up.
VTEC! VTEC! No way!
Ooh! Wow! Holy moly! Dude! You almost had me there. That was close.
I think that's a photo finish.
The Ford took the first one, and I think the Ford, it just nosed out the Honda. But these two are like, you're catching up in the Honda every time.
It might be a tie, dude, because this Honda doesn't like to be brake torqued. I think if you slam on it right off, that works better. And that engine is strong.
It's really strong. If we had another 1/8 of a mile to go, that would take it every day.
The Honda will keep going.
All right, let's get on with the Honda. Very similar powertrain to the Pilot and the Ridgeline. This is the Passport. The Passport is a little bit smaller, at least in overall length. All right, away we go. Whoa! Very interesting. Much better. 7.97. Yeah. That is legitimately quick up here.
So the winner is clear. Of course, it's the Ford Edge. Turbocharging everything.
No. Sorry, Skippy.
There.
What?
No.
Well, okay, you might have barely won the drag race.
Okay.
But we both know that the Passport was catching up really quickly. And I think that 0 to 60 is a better measure for quickness, which we actually did 0 to 60 times.
That's right. It's science.
Huh. And who won the 0 to 60 times? The Passport.
The Passport.
Huh. By a half a second. Huh. So the Passport won 0 to 60, but the Edge maybe kind of sort of won the drag race. So I think you guys should decide. We should have the viewers let us know in the comments down below, which was it, the Honda Passport or the Ford Edge? I don't
Or the Nissan.
No, the Nissan.
Or the Nissan.
Nope, the Nissan lost, Nathan. It was
But
really
we have
slow.
to agree that Nissan looks the fastest.
Heck yeah.
Except when it's actually moving, and then it's the slowest.
Oh, wow.
Yeah.
Thanks for joining us, guys, for the Fast Lane Car.
Mike Curtis.
Andre?
And Nathan, we'll see you next time.